Tonight, you will walk through the quiet paths of an ancient olive grove, a place where the moonlight glimmers softly on silver leaves and shadows stretch lazily across the gentle curves of the earth. Imagine the air heavy with the delicate fragrance of night-blooming jasmine and the subtle, grounding scent of warm soil. Every breath you take carries with it the calm of the night, the gentle pulse of the earth beneath you, and the soothing whisper of leaves swaying in the soft evening breeze. As you step onto the winding garden path, notice the cool touch of the stone under your bare feet, the smooth edges worn over centuries, inviting you to slow your pace, to sink deeper into presence. Have you ever wondered what it felt like to walk beneath ancient stars, to feel the quiet rhythm of a grove that has existed long before you, long before the stories of men and philosophers began to take shape? Here, time itself seems to stretch, allowing you to drift, unhurried, toward gentle reflection. The olive trees rise around you like patient guardians, their trunks twisted in quiet elegance, their leaves whispering secrets as the wind passes. Some branches glimmer silver under the moonlight, while others recede into shadow, creating a soft dance between light and darkness, a gentle contrast that soothes rather than startles. You pause for a moment, letting your fingers brush against the textured bark of one ancient tree, feeling the roughness under your touch grounding you, reminding you of your presence in this serene world. In the distance, the faint tolling of temple bells reaches your ears, not loud enough to startle, but just soft enough to remind you of history, of moments long past, carried across the night on gentle currents of sound. Each toll seems to ripple through your chest, settling your heartbeat into a slow, calm rhythm, guiding you into deeper stillness. You inhale, filling your lungs with the scent of earth and night blossoms, and exhale slowly, letting your body sink a little further into the comforting embrace of the grove. Softly, your gaze drifts upward. The sky above is a canvas of indigo scattered with tiny twinkling stars. Some seem close enough to touch, while others fade into the endless expanse, creating a sense of vastness that encourages the mind to expand quietly, gently, without strain. You notice the gentle shimmer of moonlight spilling across the ground, highlighting pebbles, roots, and the delicate curve of a hidden path. Shadows play along the edges, deep yet inviting, guiding you forward without urgency, a subtle rhythm of curiosity mingling with calm. With each step, the night garden welcomes you further. You sense the soft crunch of leaves underfoot, the delicate rustle of branches overhead, the subtle movement of small creatures settling for the night. A gentle owl hoots somewhere in the distance, its call blending into the whispers of wind through olive boughs, creating a layered, soothing symphony that wraps around your consciousness. Your breathing slows, matching the ebb and flow of the breeze, your heartbeat harmonizing with the quiet pulse of this ancient sanctuary. You notice the interplay of contrasts here, the soft tension that draws your attention, yet never startles, the warmth of the earth under the cool night air, the silver glow of moonlight against the darkness of shadowed trunks, the quietude of stillness punctuated by distant, melodic sounds. Each contrast is gentle, a lullaby of sensory impressions, inviting your mind to wander freely while remaining fully at peace. You allow yourself to become fully present, aware of the small miracles of the night, the subtle textures, the faint scents, the hush of life resting all around you. As you continue along the winding path, you come upon a small fountain, its water shimmering under the moonlight. You pause to listen to the gentle trickle, each drop sounding like a soft bell, a cadence that invites contemplation. The cool mist brushes your cheeks, and with every exhale, you release tension you may have carried without realizing it. Here, in this quiet moment, the garden encourages you to sink deeper into reflection, to notice how the night seems to hold you gently, as if it were embracing both your body and your mind. Have you ever considered how simple it is to be present? How effortless it feels when each sensation, touch, sound, scent, sight, guides you into calm awareness. You walk further, the path gently leading upward toward a rise where a courtyard lies bathed in golden lantern light. The warm glow invites your eyes to linger, casting soft reflections across your surroundings, guiding your attention gently, as if whispering, "There is more to discover, but there is no hurry. Take your time, rest, reflect, and breathe." Along the path, petals from night-blooming flowers brush your ankles, releasing faint fragrances that mingle with the cool night air. Each step becomes a meditation. Inhale, notice the soft scent of jasmine. Exhale, let the mind drift like a leaf on water. The olive trees bend gently overhead, their branches framing the way forward, their leaves shimmering in rhythm with the quiet moon. Tiny insects hum softly, invisible yet felt, adding another layer to the gentle symphony of the night. The night garden is alive, yet calm, full of quiet activity that you may observe without needing to interfere. Perhaps you pause beside a low stone wall, feeling its cool smoothness under your palm. You sink slowly onto the ground, allowing your legs to stretch and your shoulders to release tension. Each breath deepens your sense of belonging, your awareness of being part of something greater, a timeless rhythm of nature, history, and thought. Softly, you notice the courtyard ahead growing brighter, lanterns flickering like distant stars. The garden path seems to stretch infinitely, winding yet purposeful, carrying you slowly toward new reflections. You imagine yourself stepping lightly forward, leaving behind the shadows of the trees but carrying their calm within you. Each leaf, each rustle of wind, each scent is a gentle teacher, guiding you to move with softness, to remain curious without urgency, to rest in the embrace of the night. You take a final deep breath, noticing the way the cool night air fills your lungs, how the soft earth supports you beneath your feet, how the moonlight dances along the edges of the grove. The night garden has held you in its gentle rhythm, offering a quiet introduction to the reflections and stories yet to come. As you rise and continue along the path, the courtyard waits, welcoming you with warmth, inviting your mind to explore deeper thoughts and peaceful insights. In this moment, feel the lingering calm of the grove settling into your mind and body. Let the night's soft contrasts, the shadows and light, the silence and gentle sounds carry you forward. With each step, you drift a little further into serenity, a little further into stillness, a little further into a dreamlike curiosity that requires nothing but gentle observation. Tonight, you have entered the night garden and it has entered you. The calm of the olive trees, the whispered lessons of the breeze, the shimmer of moonlight on shadowed paths. They are yours to carry softly, without effort, as you walk toward the warm courtyard ahead. Let your thoughts float lightly like lanterns on a river, as the path unfolds and guides you deeper into the serene embrace of the night. The garden path curves gently upward, leading toward the warm glow of a courtyard. The distant temple bells fade into soft echoes, leaving only the subtle whisper of olive leaves and the calming rhythm of your breath. Here, the mind is free, the body rests, and the night unfolds into the next quiet reflection, ready to welcome you into the gentle lessons awaiting in the courtyard. Section 2, the Courtyard of Ancient Wisdom. Tonight, you will enter a courtyard lined with marble columns, each one softly glowing under the tender embrace of lantern light. Imagine stepping through a carved archway, the cool stone brushing gently against your fingertips, the subtle texture guiding your touch as if it were welcoming you into a place suspended between time and thought. Have you ever wondered what it might feel like to stand in a space where centuries of quiet reflection have gathered, where each stone and shadow holds a story, a memory, a gentle whisper of wisdom waiting to be discovered? The air is calm here, carrying a faint, grounding scent of aged stone, soft incense, and the delicate aroma of night-blooming flowers that spill from hidden alcoves. Each breath you take fills your lungs with this subtle perfume, calming your mind and allowing your awareness to soften and widen. You walk slowly, your steps echoing gently across the courtyard, mingling with the far-off sound of temple bells and the faint rustle of leaves. Each sound seems purposeful yet unhurried, creating a symphony of quiet that guides you deeper into the heart of this serene place. Around you, the marble columns rise like patient sentinels, their surfaces glowing gold and ivory in the lantern light. Soft shadows play along the ground, creating gentle patterns that shift as the flame flickers. You pause to let your eyes trace the intricate carvings, noticing how each curve and line reflects care and thoughtfulness, a reminder that beauty can arise from stillness and attention. The contrast between light and shadow, between stone and air, draws your gaze yet never startles. It invites curiosity without urgency, allowing your mind to wander gently among the mysteries of the courtyard. In the center of the courtyard lies a small reflecting pool, its surface perfectly still, capturing the soft lantern glow and the scattered stars above. You approach it slowly, noticing how your reflection merges with the gentle shimmer of nightlight, how your image seems both present and fluid, a mirror of your inner calm. You lean down slightly, letting your fingertips skim the water's surface, sending tiny ripples that spread slowly, echoing the peaceful rhythm of your thoughts. With each ripple, your breath slows further, deepening the sense of stillness and quiet reflection that the courtyard offers. Soft breezes move through the columns, carrying with them whispers of distant conversation, the echo of scholars who once walked these very grounds. Though their voices are faint, there is a rhythm to them, a cadence that calms rather than distracts. Perhaps you imagine yourself sitting among them, listening without judgment, simply absorbing the gentle flow of ideas, the unhurried exchange of curiosity and insight. With each inhalation, your mind grows lighter, freer. With each exhalation, tension drifts away like petals falling onto the marble floor. The courtyard invites you to wander slowly along its paths, lined with flowering vines that climb gracefully up the columns. Their petals brush your fingertips as you pass, releasing faint fragrances that mingle with the cool evening air. Soft contrasts appear everywhere, the smooth, cool marble beneath your hand against the delicate warmth of a lantern's glow, the quiet of your own breath against the distant movement of leaves, the shadowed corners that invite contemplation versus the lighted spaces that encourage gentle exploration. Each contrast deepens your awareness without demanding it, a quiet reminder that balance exists in every moment, waiting to be observed. As you continue, your gaze drifts upward. The sky above is dark but sprinkled with stars, each one twinkling like a soft beacon in the night. Some stars reflect in the courtyard's polished marble, doubling their quiet glow. You take a deep breath, imagining these distant lights entering your mind as tiny sparks of insight, filling your thoughts with gentle clarity and calm. Have you ever wondered how it might feel to let ideas drift in like moonlight, touching your awareness softly, illuminating thoughts without urgency or demand? Here, in the courtyard of ancient wisdom, such gentle illumination is natural, effortless, and deeply soothing. You notice a low stone bench tucked beneath a vine-covered arch. You decide to sit, feeling the cool smoothness beneath you, letting your legs stretch and your body settle. The night air brushes your skin, carrying faint scents of lavender and jasmine. Your breathing slows naturally, each inhalation inviting calm, each exhalation releasing tension you may not have realized you were holding. Perhaps you close your eyes for a moment, feeling the stillness of the courtyard around you, the gentle flicker of lanterns above, the subtle hum of nocturnal life far beyond the garden walls. From this vantage point, The courtyard seems endless, yet invitingly intimate. Each column, each shadowed nook, each faint ripple of the reflecting pool contributes to a sense of quiet continuity, a rhythm that lulls both mind and body into gentle ease. You may notice the soft footfalls of unseen creatures, the whisper of leaves brushing against each other, the distant chiming of bells far away, all creating a layered, harmonious melody that soothes without demanding focus. With each breath, your mind drifts further into this gentle awareness, feeling part of the courtyard's timeless presence. The courtyard also invites gentle curiosity. Perhaps your mind drifts to questions of life, of thought, of human nature. Without urgency, without pressure, you imagine the conversations that may have taken place here, the quiet deliberations, the meditations on virtue, knowledge, and wonder. You feel your own thoughts floating lightly among these imagined voices, each idea a feather drifting across a calm pond. The soft contrasts of night and lantern light, stillness and subtle motion, shadow and gentle illumination create a sense of security, encouraging exploration of ideas without agitation, guiding reflection in a way that soothes rather than stimulates. You rise slowly from the bench, feeling the subtle strength of the marble beneath your fingertips and the softness of the air against your skin. The path ahead curves gently, leading toward a small staircase where warm light spills down from the upper levels of the courtyard. Each step upward feels natural, a gentle invitation to continue exploring without hurry. The courtyard remains behind you, yet its calm presence flows into your awareness, a reservoir of serenity you can carry forward. Each footstep echoes softly, harmonizing with the faint hum of night sounds, guiding your mind ever deeper into restful reflection. Softly, your gaze drifts over the courtyard once more, noting the delicate interplay of light, shadow, stone, and plant. Perhaps a distant lantern flickers like a firefly, drawing your attention without urgency. The cool marble under your hand, the soft brush of a vine against your wrist, the gentle fragrance that fills the air, all create a sensory tapestry that lulls your body into calm. You take another deep breath, feeling how the courtyard's tranquility fills your chest, expands into your shoulders, and settles through your legs, a quiet, restorative presence. Tonight, you have wandered through this courtyard of ancient wisdom, letting its lantern-lit paths and marble columns guide your mind into gentle reflection. The whispers of night, the shimmer of water, the soft contrast of shadow and glow all combine to soothe your senses, inviting a deeper calm. As you step toward the softly illuminated staircase, the courtyard fades softly behind you, yet its serenity flows into your awareness, preparing you for the next gentle journey, one that will continue into halls of thought and reflection, where the night stretches peacefully ahead. The courtyard's warmth lingers, lanterns casting golden reflections across marble surfaces. You feel the calm, the quiet curiosity, the sense of presence it has offered. Ahead, the path curves toward the Hall of Thought, waiting to welcome you into further reflection, gentle wisdom, and quiet exploration. Each step carries serenity forward, letting your breath, your senses, and your thoughts drift naturally into the next stage of this dreamy, hypnotic journey. Section 3. The Hall of Thought. Tonight, you will wander through the Hall of Thought, a sanctuary of quiet reflection where centuries of wisdom rest gently in stillness. As you pass through the arched doorway from the warm courtyard, the cool air of the hall brushes against your skin, carrying the faint scent of aged parchment, polished wood, and a hint of night jasmine that somehow followed you from the garden. Have you ever imagined a place where thoughts float like dust motes in sunlight, where ideas linger softly in the air, waiting to be touched, explored, or simply observed without haste? Here, in this hall, such gentle curiosity finds a home. The walls are lined with shelves that reach toward the vaulted ceiling, each shelf cradling scrolls and leather-bound tomes, their spines glowing softly in the gentle lantern light. The warm, golden illumination casts quiet shadows, highlighting the contours of intricate carvings along the edges of the shelves, patterns that seem almost alive as they shift subtly in the flickering glow. You take a slow step forward, noticing the smooth coolness of the stone floor beneath your feet, grounding you as your mind drifts freely among the treasures of knowledge that surround you. A gentle breeze moves through the hall from a distant window, rustling the pages of the scrolls as if the air itself were whispering reminders of things long forgotten and ideas waiting to be discovered. You pause for a moment, inhaling deeply, letting the scent of the parchment mingle with the subtle aroma of night air. Your body relaxes further with each breath, your shoulders soften, your hands rest lightly at your sides. With every inhalation, calm enters. With every exhalation, tension releases, leaving you lighter, more present, more attuned to the quiet rhythm of the hall. Your eyes drift upward to the ceiling, where arches stretch gracefully, carved with delicate patterns that catch the lantern light like ripples on water. Each curve and line seems to guide your gaze, encouraging the mind to follow without effort, to trace the elegance of design and the gentle symmetry that soothes rather than challenges. In this space, contrasts are soft but deliberate, the glow of light against shadow corners, the stillness of the room against the faint movement of flickering candles, the solidity of stone against the delicate flutter of parchment. All of it invites your senses to expand while your body remains calm, rooted in ease. You step closer to one of the central tables, where an open manuscript rests, its inked letters flowing like water across the page. The words are unfamiliar, yet they feel familiar, as if your mind recognizes the rhythm of thought behind each curve of script. Perhaps you imagine reaching out, your fingers brushing the edges of the page, feeling the delicate texture of vellum, the subtle rise and fall of the ink. You take a deep breath and allow your attention to drift through the lines, noticing patterns, ideas, and quiet revelations that awaken gentle curiosity without urgency. The hall seems to hum softly with the echoes of past reflection. You might hear the faint murmur of distant philosophers, a soft scratching of quills on parchment, a whispered debate that floats like a feather across the space. These sounds are not intrusive. Instead, they mingle with your own quiet breath, creating a layered tapestry of calm attention. Have you ever thought of knowledge as something you can inhale, something that fills you softly rather than demands to be grasped? Here, that sensation is real. The hall encourages learning without pressure, reflection without strain. Walking further along the aisle, you notice small alcoves tucked between the shelves, each illuminated by a single lantern. Within these alcoves lie collections of thoughts, ideas, and reflections, waiting patiently for a gentle observer. You pause at one, leaning lightly against the cool stone, feeling the soft hum of stillness. Perhaps you pick up a scroll, feeling its weight in your hands, imagining the fingers that once held it, the minds that once considered the thoughts inscribed. Each observation deepens your sense of connection, as if you are not just walking through a hall of objects, but a hall of living ideas. Quiet companions for your nighttime reflection. The floor beneath you reflects the lantern's glow in soft, rippling patterns like sunlight glancing across a calm pond. You notice the subtle creaks of the wooden shelves, the faint flutter of pages as the air moves, the gentle sigh of the hall itself, as if it breathes with you. You slow your steps, letting your body synchronize with the hall's rhythm. Each inhalation draws in the calm energy of the space. Each exhalation releases any lingering tension or distraction, leaving your mind free to drift along the paths of thought, curiosity, and gentle wonder. In one quiet corner, you find a low bench beside a tall stack of illuminated manuscripts. You sit down, feeling the cool smoothness beneath you, and allow your hands to rest lightly on your knees. Your attention drifts to the soft glow of the lantern above, noticing how it reflects in the polished edges of the tables, how shadows shift across the floor, how the air feels still yet alive. Perhaps you close your eyes for a moment, listening to the faint movement of pages, the distant whisper of night wind through a hidden window, and the soft echo of the courtyard beyond. Each sound, each sensation draws your awareness inward, encouraging both curiosity and serenity. You notice the interplay of contrasts throughout the hall: warm light against cool stone, quiet shadow against delicate flicker, stillness against subtle movement. These gentle contrasts awaken your mind in a soft, hypnotic way, guiding attention without jolt or tension. Your thoughts drift like leaves on a slow river, each idea touching the surface of your awareness and drifting onward without effort. Perhaps you imagine walking between shelves, pausing to notice a scroll here, a book there, each one offering a whisper of insight, a gentle question, a moment of reflection that does not demand an answer. Have you ever considered that learning can be a meditation? That knowledge can fold into your mind like a soft blanket, comforting and enlightening at the same time. Here in the Hall of Thought, that possibility unfolds naturally. You inhale the calm of the space, exhaling distraction, inhaling curiosity, exhaling effort. The gentle rhythm of your breath harmonizes with the subtle sounds of the hall, the flutter of pages, the echo of footsteps long past, the distant rustle of trees from the courtyard. You are part of this quiet continuum, both observer and participant, enveloped by centuries of reflection and gentle wisdom. As you continue walking along the softly lit aisle, the hall seems to expand around you, welcoming you into its quiet embrace. Each step carries serenity, each breath deepens calm. You pause near a window, looking out at the courtyard below where lanterns shimmer like stars fallen to earth. You notice the soft curve of marble columns, the gentle shadows cast by flowering vines, and the distant tender sounds of night. The external world and your internal awareness merge softly here, creating a sense of total presence and gentle attentiveness. Slowly, your steps bring you toward a spiral staircase tucked at the far end of the hall, the next stage of your nighttime journey. The staircase glows warmly, a subtle invitation to ascend, to continue exploring reflection, thought, and serenity. You pause, letting your hands rest lightly on the railing, feeling the smooth, cool marble beneath your fingertips. Your body is relaxed, your mind calm yet gently curious, ready to drift upward into further insight and quiet contemplation. Tonight, the Hall of Thought has welcomed you with its lantern light, its quiet shadows, and its gentle hum of wisdom. You have wandered among scrolls and tomes, felt the soft texture of ancient pages, inhaled the subtle scent of parchment and night air, and allowed your mind to drift into reflective calm. Each breath, each step, each observation has drawn you further into serenity, preparing you for the next leg of your journey toward the stars, the cosmos, and the quiet, limitless expanse of philosophical reflection that awaits beyond the hall. The spiral staircase rises ahead, softly illuminated, carrying you from the grounded calm of the Hall of Thought into the open expanse of the night sky. Lanterns flicker behind you, casting gentle, moving shadows across the hall as your mind and body prepare to drift upward, deeper into the serene journey of reflection and calm exploration that the night promises. Section 4. Night Sky Contemplation Tonight. You will step through the window of the Hall of Thought and find yourself on a terrace under a canopy of stars, where the vast expanse of night stretches endlessly above, soft and serene. As you place your hands lightly on the smooth stone railing, a gentle breeze brushes against your cheeks, carrying the faint, grounding scent of night jasmine and the subtle coolness of evening air. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to be beneath a sky so vast, so quiet, that your thoughts begin to float as lightly as the stars themselves. Here, in this quiet terrace, your mind drifts freely, guided by the gentle rhythm of your breath and the soft illumination of the night. The terrace is wide and welcoming, each stone slab warm from the day's sun, yet now cooled by the evening air. Lanterns hang at intervals along the railing, casting pools of golden light that mingle with the silver glow of moonlight. The contrast between light and shadow is gentle, like the soft embrace of a whispered thought against the quiet of the mind. You take a slow step forward, feeling the subtle texture of the stone beneath your feet, grounding yourself as the night sky opens above. Vast, quiet, and infinitely calm above. The stars twinkle faintly, each one a tiny point of light that seems both close enough to touch and distant enough to invite quiet wonder. Some stars form familiar constellations, gentle reminders of stories whispered across generations, while others glimmer in patterns that invite curiosity, reflection, and the quiet joy of not knowing. You lift your gaze higher, letting the vastness of the sky expand within your mind, imagining each star as a soft, floating lantern illuminating the stillness of your thoughts. A soft breeze moves across the terrace, carrying with it distant night sounds, the rustle of leaves from the courtyard below, the faint call of an owl, the gentle trickle of a hidden fountain. Each sound mingles with your slow, steady breathing, creating a quiet symphony that guides you into deeper calm. You inhale slowly, letting the crisp air fill your lungs, and exhale gently, releasing tension, letting it drift away like petals carried on a silent river. The rhythm of breath and the rhythm of night merge, creating a soft cadence that resonates through both body and mind. From this vantage point, you notice the gentle contrast of shadow and light, the dark expanse of sky against the shimmering stars, the cool stone beneath your feet against the warmth of your own body, the stillness of night against the faint movement of clouds drifting lazily across the heavens. Each contrast is subtle, soothing, a gentle invitation to notice without needing to judge, to observe without needing to control. You allow yourself to sink into this calm, letting the serenity of the terrace envelop you completely. Have you ever imagined drifting among the stars, floating lightly without effort, where every thought glides as effortlessly as a leaf on water? Here, your mind does exactly that. You lift your gaze to a bright cluster of constellations and imagine tracing their shapes with a soft finger of the mind, each line connecting stars as though drawing a gentle path through the quiet universe. You feel a soft awe, not startling, not urgent, but a warm, gentle curiosity that invites your consciousness to wander freely, lightly, safely, within the vast embrace of the night sky. You notice how the night sky seems to mirror your own internal landscape. Thoughts drift softly, like the slow passage of clouds or the gentle twinkle of distant stars. You are aware of each inhale, each exhale, each heartbeat, all in perfect harmony with the gentle rhythm of the terrace and the sky above. Tiny moments of reflection arise naturally, memories, soft insights, quiet questions. You observe them without urgency, letting them float past as freely as the stars themselves, each one a small spark illuminating a corner of your mind without demanding attention. The terrace extends around you, and you wander slowly along the edge, noticing the faint glimmer of lanterns reflected in the polished stone beneath your feet. Small clusters of flowering plants nestle along the railing, releasing a soft, calming fragrance with every gentle brush of wind. The leaves shimmer silver in the moonlight, their soft rustle adding to the gentle symphony of the night. Your fingers trail lightly along the stone railing, feeling the smoothness under your touch, each sensation anchoring you in the present moment, even as your mind drifts toward wonder and curiosity. Somewhere in the distance, a night bird calls softly, its song echoing faintly across the terrace. It blends effortlessly with the whisper of leaves, the faint trickle of a fountain below, and the subtle hum of distant temple bells. Each sound is a gentle thread in the fabric of the night, weaving together a tapestry of calm that wraps around both body and mind. You inhale slowly, drawing the tranquility into your chest, exhaling tension into the vastness above, releasing every thought that weighs you, leaving only the gentle rhythm of presence. You pause at the terrace's edge, leaning lightly against the stone railing, and close your eyes. The cool night air brushes your face, the soft scent of flowers lingers, and the faint hum of the universe seems to seep into your mind. Here, your awareness expands, floating as lightly as the stars overhead. Perhaps you imagine yourself drifting upward, carried effortlessly by the calm, limitless expanse of night. Each inhalation draws serenity in. Each exhalation allows your thoughts to soften, drift, and settle like gentle lanterns upon a quiet river. Looking up once more with eyes open, you notice the constellations forming gentle stories across the sky. Some stars cluster closely, while others scatter widely, forming patterns that invite soft curiosity. You trace them slowly in your mind, letting questions arise like whispers. What might these lights have witnessed across centuries? What thoughts and dreams have drifted beneath them? There is no rush, no urgency to find answers, only the gentle pleasure of observing, noticing, and being fully present within the quiet majesty of night. The terrace becomes a bridge between your inner world and the vast cosmos. You sense the connection of breath, thought, and awareness all moving in harmony with the slow, gentle rhythm of the night. The contrast of solid stone beneath you and the infinite sky above reminds you that grounding and expansion can exist together, softly, naturally, without effort. You take a deep breath, feeling the night sky filling your mind with calm, illuminating your thoughts with gentle clarity, and allowing the body to settle fully into relaxation. A soft cluster of clouds drifts across the sky, their edges glowing silver as they catch the faint moonlight. You notice how light and shadow mingle in gentle harmony, a delicate dance that mirrors the slow flow of your own thoughts. Perhaps a star peeks from behind the cloud, twinkling softly, reminding you that even in obscurity, light remains, and in every moment of quiet, clarity can emerge. You allow this thought to rest gently within you, letting it float without tension, like a leaf drifting across a calm pond. As you continue along the terrace, you sense the edges of night beginning to soften. The horizon is faintly tinged with the earliest suggestion of dawn, not bright, not urgent, just a whisper of light, promising continuity and peace. The stars remain, soft and steady, guiding you toward reflection, serenity, and the gentle exploration of the cosmos and your own inner landscape. Your body feels weightless, your mind calm, and your breath deep and rhythmic, perfectly attuned to the subtle movements of the night air. Tonight, you have walked across the terrace under the infinite sky, letting your thoughts drift like starlight. Your breath synchronizes with the gentle cadence of night, and your awareness expands softly into curiosity, wonder, and peace. The hall of thought behind you, the courtyard below, and the stars above all merge into a seamless landscape of calm and reflection. Each sensation, sight, sound, touch, scent, anchors you in gentle presence, guiding you forward into the next stage of your journey. The river of reflection, where thought and imagination flow together like water, carrying you deeper into restorative serenity. The terrace gently slopes toward a soft, moonlit garden path leading to the river beyond. The constellations above twinkle faintly in farewell. The cool night breeze carries your exhaled calm, and the soft hum of night sounds escorts your mind forward. You are ready to drift with the river's gentle current, letting water, reflection, and quiet exploration carry you further into this hypnotic journey. Section 5. River of Reflection. Tonight, you will descend gently from the terrace under the night sky, following a winding stone path that leads you toward a softly flowing river. The moonlight glimmers on the surface of the water ahead, silver threads weaving across gentle ripples. Have you ever noticed how water moves quietly, endlessly, yet without rush, carrying reflections of the stars above and the thoughts within you? Here, the river offers you a mirror of calm, a place where the mind can drift, float, and settle effortlessly into serenity. The path is cool beneath your feet, lined with mossy stones and delicate night blooms that release subtle, calming fragrances. Each step brings a faint rustle of leaves underfoot, mingling with the soft whisper of water in the distance. The air carries the faint scent of wet earth and blooming jasmine, grounding you even as your mind begins to expand toward gentle contemplation. Your shoulders soften, your breath slows, and each step invites your awareness to move as fluidly as the river itself. As you reach the riverbank, the water curves gracefully, its surface reflecting the moon and stars like tiny lanterns scattered across a glassy expanse. The gentle lapping of the current against smooth stones creates a rhythmic sound, soothing in its consistency like a lullaby carried by the night. You kneel slightly, dipping your fingers into the cool, silvery water. Tiny ripples flow outward, carrying your touch into the river's calm embrace. Each ripple feels like a soft whisper, echoing the quiet rhythm of your thoughts as they begin to drift and float gently along the water. You take a deep breath, inhaling the crisp, cool night air mingled with the faint fragrance of river lilies. As you exhale, imagine releasing tension into the water, letting each ripple carry away any lingering weight from the day. The river encourages this effortless letting go, guiding you to move from thought to reflection, from reflection to stillness. With every gentle lap of water against the shore, your mind grows lighter, more expansive, more attuned to the quiet flow of the night. The riverbanks are lined with smooth stones and clusters of soft reeds that sway gently in the evening breeze. Their movement is subtle, hypnotic, and calming, mirroring the gentle rise and fall of your own chest as you breathe. You watch how the reeds bend without resistance, dancing lightly to the rhythm of the wind. Perhaps you imagine yourself drifting alongside them, moving effortlessly with the river, carried by its soft current toward quiet insights, restful thoughts, and gentle curiosity about your inner world. Above you, the night sky stretches wide and luminous. Stars scatter across the darkness like faint lanterns, mirrored in the rippling surface of the river. The reflection is not perfect. The water's gentle movement softens and elongates each star, creating a mesmerizing, shifting tapestry of light. You lift your gaze, allowing your mind to expand into the infinite space above, while also sinking into the flowing current below. In this quiet balance, you discover the gentle duality of awareness, observing both the vastness of thought and the steady, soothing flow of the present moment. You step slowly into a shallow part of the river, letting the cool water swirl around your ankles. The sensation grounds you immediately, connecting you with the soft, yielding riverbed beneath. You take another deep breath, feeling the smooth stones under your feet and the gentle current brushing against your skin. With each inhalation, calm enters your mind. With each exhalation, the river carries away tension, worry, and noise. The water mirrors the rhythm of your breathing, creating a seamless harmony between your inner world and the gentle flow surrounding you. Along the riverbank, faint fireflies flicker like tiny floating stars. They drift softly, hovering near reeds and water lilies, their light gentle and non-intrusive. You watch them dance slowly, noticing how each flicker mirrors the subtle ripples in the water, a delicate interplay of movement and illumination that soothes your eyes and mind alike. Perhaps you imagine reaching out, fingertips brushing the soft light, feeling as if each glow carries a tiny reminder of calm, curiosity, and serenity. The river is wide here, yet shallow enough to feel intimately connected. You notice how each ripple carries reflections not only of the stars but of your own thoughts. Perhaps a soft memory surfaces, a pleasant moment from long ago, or a gentle question drifts into your mind. What does it feel like to move without effort? To let thoughts drift like water, to simply observe without interference? There is no need for answers. The river encourages presence, allowing each reflection to float, shimmer, and dissolve naturally. You find a smooth stone near the water's edge and settle down, letting your legs extend slightly and your hands rest on the warm surface. The water brushes against your ankles in soft, rhythmic laps, echoing the gentle cadence of your own heartbeat. Each inhale draws in the night's calm, each exhale releases tension, and each ripple across the river carries a quiet, restorative energy through your mind and body. Here, you feel fully supported by the earth beneath, the river beside, and the night above. The gentle current flows endlessly, carrying small petals, fallen leaves, and twinkling reflections along its surface. You watch how each object drifts, some moving quickly, others lingering longer in the calm pools. It reminds you that thoughts, too, have their own natural pace. Some arrive and pass swiftly, others rest a little longer, yet all move in harmony with the river's gentle rhythm. You allow your mind to adopt this soft tempo, letting each thought drift naturally without judgment, without effort, simply floating alongside the current of serenity surrounding you. Above, the stars continue their quiet dance. You notice how the sky's reflection merges with the water's surface, creating the illusion of infinity. The boundary between above and below softens, dissolving gently, inviting your awareness to expand freely, yet remain grounded in the calm of your body and the solid stone beneath your fingers. Perhaps you close your eyes for a moment, letting the sensation of flowing water, gentle air, and quiet luminescence merge into one continuous soothing presence. The river also invites gentle curiosity. You may notice small fish moving silently beneath the surface, their scales reflecting soft moonlight like glimmers of silver thought. You imagine each fish as a wandering idea, traveling freely along the current, exploring without effort, illuminated without intrusion. Your mind aligns with this flow, floating alongside each gentle movement, tracing the patterns of thought, reflection, and serene awareness that the river encourages. As you continue walking along the river's edge, you find another small stone to sit upon, letting your fingers trail lightly in the water. The current brushes against your palms, cool and smooth, inviting your awareness to sink deeper into tranquility. Perhaps you notice the faint scent of lilies drifting from a nearby cluster, a reminder of the gentle beauty surrounding you. Every sensation, the sound of flowing water, the brush of night air, the shimmer of reflected stars, anchors you further in the present. In the rhythm of calm reflection, the river seems to carry not only water, but the quiet essence of the night itself. You notice how your thoughts glide like gentle ripples, your breath harmonizes with the soft movement, and your body sinks further into ease. The current guides you effortlessly, leading you along winding bends and soft pools, each turn offering a new perspective, a subtle lesson in patience, presence, and gentle observation. The contrasts of light and shadow, stillness and movement, near and far, all flow together seamlessly, creating a hypnotic sense of balance and calm. You lift your gaze toward a cluster of stars reflected in a particularly still pool. Each twinkle mirrors a gentle thought in your mind, a spark of curiosity or insight. You observe without needing to capture or analyze, simply noticing how these tiny lights drift, shimmer, and dissolve. Perhaps you feel a quiet joy, a soft wonder at the way reflection can become both literal and metaphorical, a mirror of serenity, curiosity, and gentle awareness. As the night deepens, The river carries you softly toward a gentle bend where the water widens, the surface like polished glass, reflecting the entire starry sky above. You step carefully into the shallow edge, letting the cool water brush over your ankles. With each breath, the river seems to wash away lingering tension, filling your mind with the soft clarity of reflection and the warm glow of serene presence. The stars above and the ripples below merge into one continuous flow, guiding your awareness to drift, float, and rest within the gentle embrace of the night. Tonight, you have walked along the river of reflection, allowing the current, the water, the stars, and the night air to carry you into a deep, restorative calm. You have noticed how thoughts drift like ripples, how light and shadow mingle softly, how gentle curiosity can flourish without urgency. The river has guided your breath, synchronized with your heartbeat, and settled your body into the quiet embrace of night. Ahead, the river bends softly toward the forest of dreams, inviting you to follow its calm current deeper into restful exploration, gentle imagination, and sleep's tender approach. The river curves ahead, widening gently under the silver moonlight. The soft hum of water, reeds, and distant night sounds accompany your thoughts as the current guides you onward. The path toward the forest of dreams awaits, carrying you deeper into the tranquil, hypnotic journey that continues to unfold under the watchful stars. Section 6, The Forest of Dreams Tonight. You will leave the gentle river of reflection behind and follow a winding path into the forest of dreams, a quiet sanctuary where ancient trees stretch tall and soft shadows sway under the silver glow of moonlight. Have you ever wandered through a forest so serene that each step feels like a gentle embrace, where every rustle of leaves whispers calm and every breath fills you with ease? Here, in this luminous forest, the night itself seems to settle softly around you, inviting curiosity, wonder, and rest. The path underfoot is soft and moss-covered, cushioning each step with a delicate springiness. Tiny flowers bloom along the edges, their petals opening slowly in the cool night air, releasing subtle, calming fragrances. Each inhalation carries these scents into your lungs, mingling with the crisp, earthy aroma of the forest floor, grounding you while your awareness drifts outward. With every exhalation, tension melts away, leaving your body relaxed, your thoughts gentle, and your mind open to the quiet magic of the forest. Tall, ancient trees rise on either side of the path, their branches interlacing overhead to form a natural canopy. Moonlight filters through the leaves, scattering dappled silver patterns across the soft ground. Shadows stretch and sway with the faintest breeze, creating a hypnotic interplay of light and dark, stillness and motion. Each contrast feels soothing, like a gentle reminder that balance exists in all things, and that the forest, like your mind, holds both calm and curiosity in perfect harmony. A soft wind moves through the forest, carrying the subtle sound of rustling leaves, the distant drip of water from a hidden brook, and the faint whisper of nocturnal creatures stirring in the undergrowth. Each sound blends seamlessly with your slow, steady breathing, forming a gentle rhythm that echoes in your mind. Inhale, and the forest's serenity fills you. Exhale, and any lingering tension flows out into the earth beneath your feet. The forest encourages this natural cadence, guiding your body and mind into deeper states of presence and calm. As you walk, you notice soft glimmers of light scattered among the underbrush, tiny fireflies floating lazily, their glow like delicate lanterns. You follow them with your eyes, letting each gentle flicker draw your attention without urgency, a quiet dance of illumination that mirrors the subtle movement of your own thoughts. Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to drift alongside such quiet lights, floating effortlessly, untethered by stress or worry? In this forest, you are free to move gently, letting your awareness follow the rhythm of both the night and your own breath. The forest path curves gradually toward a small clearing, where the moonlight pools like silver water on the soft ground. You step into the clearing, feeling the cool softness of moss under your bare feet and the gentle brush of leaves against your legs. In the center, a circle of smooth stones invites you to sit, resting your weight fully on the earth. You settle down, letting your hands rest lightly on your knees, palms open and relaxed, feeling the energy of the forest flow through you. Above, the canopy parts slightly, revealing the stars scattered across the night sky. Their twinkle is mirrored in the glimmering dew on leaves and in the soft glint of hidden streams nearby. You lift your gaze, imagining each star as a gentle spark of thought, curiosity, or insight, floating effortlessly through the infinite calm above. The forest and the sky merge seamlessly here, creating a feeling of expansive serenity that fills every inch of your being. The gentle sway of branches in the breeze creates a soft, hypnotic sound, like a quiet lullaby carried through the night. You close your eyes briefly, letting the rhythm guide your awareness inward. Each inhale draws in the forest's calm, each exhale releases tension and scattered thoughts. Perhaps a soft memory drifts into your mind, or a gentle question arises. How might it feel to wander endlessly through a place where every sound, scent, and touch invites rest? There is no need to answer, only to notice, and to let the forest's quiet presence nurture your inner stillness. Tiny creatures stir softly among the underbrush. An owl glides silently between branches. A pair of small rabbits pause for a moment before moving further along the path. Each movement is deliberate yet unhurried, perfectly aligned with the rhythm of night. You observe without expectation, letting their calm energy flow into you. The gentle contrast of motion and stillness, of silence and soft sound, deepens your awareness, creating a hypnotic sense of interconnected presence, where every element of the forest supports tranquility. A narrow brook winds through the clearing, its water glimmering silver under the moonlight. You kneel at its edge, letting your fingers trail lightly in the cool, flowing water. The sensation is both grounding and soothing, a gentle reminder of the natural rhythm that flows through everything. Tiny ripples spread outward, carrying away lingering tension and leaving behind only calm reflection. You take a deep breath, feeling your chest expand with the forest's serenity, and exhale slowly, allowing your body to sink fully into the comforting embrace of moss, stone, and soft earth. The forest path continues, winding gently into the heart of the trees. You rise and follow, noticing subtle contrasts along the way. The soft glow of lantern mushrooms nestled at the base of trees against the dark shadows of the trunks. The cool touch of leaves brushing your fingertips against the warm earth beneath your feet. The occasional glint of dew reflecting starlight in hidden corners. Each contrast awakens your senses softly, inviting attention without urgency, curiosity without strain, presence without distraction. As you move deeper, the forest seems to breathe with you. The rhythm of your steps, your steady breath, and the gentle rustle of leaves align into a seamless cadence. Perhaps you imagine each inhalation as drawing in the quiet energy of the forest, and each exhalation as sending gratitude outward into the earth, the trees, and the night air. You feel connected to the forest, to the stars above, and to the quiet, reflective space within yourself. You notice a gentle slope leading to a small glade, where the trees arch overhead in a natural cathedral. Moonlight filters through, casting soft patterns on the ground, creating a mosaic of light and shadow. You pause, allowing your gaze to trace the intricate lines of branches above, feeling how each curve, each twist, supports a sense of harmony and calm. Perhaps you settle on the forest floor, lying back gently, feeling the softness of moss and fallen leaves, letting the canopy above cradle you in quiet serenity. Fireflies drift above your head, tiny points of warm light flickering in a slow, hypnotic dance. Their movement mirrors the gentle rise and fall of your own chest, the subtle rhythm of your heartbeat, the soft flow of your thoughts. You notice how effortlessly the forest allows these tiny sparks to illuminate the night without overwhelming it. Perhaps you imagine each firefly as a small insight, a gentle curiosity, a tender fragment of wisdom floating quietly alongside your awareness, reminding you that light and calm can coexist seamlessly. A distant stream babbles quietly, harmonizing with the soft rustle of leaves and the occasional bird call. You allow yourself to listen fully, letting the layered sounds of the forest weave into a lullaby for your mind. Each inhale carries serenity into your lungs. Each exhale releases lingering tension. The forest encourages this slow, meditative rhythm, creating a gentle balance between alert curiosity and restful surrender. The stars continue to shimmer, mirrored in dew and soft pools along the path. You lift your gaze again, noticing patterns and constellations, forming stories that invite gentle reflection. Perhaps a memory surfaces, a fleeting idea drifts by, or a gentle question arises. What does it feel like to rest fully, to wander freely, to exist in the soft, hypnotic space between reflection and dream? The forest provides no answer, only presence, inviting your awareness to settle into calm curiosity, allowing imagination to flow naturally. Tonight, you have wandered through the forest of dreams, letting its mossy paths, ancient trees, glimmering streams, and soft creatures guide your mind into gentle serenity. You have felt the contrast of shadow and light, stillness and subtle motion, cool earth and warm breath, all merging to create a hypnotic, sleep-inducing rhythm. Ahead, the path curves toward the Meadow of Stars, where the night opens fully, the sky wide and luminous, inviting your awareness to drift further into restorative calm and dreamy exploration. The forest path leads gently out of the glade, opening onto a wide meadow bathed in silver moonlight. The rustle of leaves fades into soft, open air. The Meadow of Stars awaits, where the night sky and earth merge into a peaceful, expansive canvas for quiet reflection, curiosity, and gentle rest. Section 7, The Meadow of Stars. Tonight, you will step gently out of the forest of dreams and into the Meadow of Stars, a vast open space where the night sky stretches endlessly above, and the soft earth beneath invites calm and presence. Have you ever imagined standing in a place so expansive, so serene, that every breath feels like it belongs entirely to you, and every glance upward dissolves the boundaries between sky and mind? Here, in this meadow, the world seems to slow, to stretch, to invite gentle reflection and quiet curiosity. The first thing you notice is the softness of the grass beneath your feet, long and cool, swaying slightly with a whispering breeze. Each step presses lightly into the earth, sending a comforting signal through your body. You are grounded, safe, fully supported by the gentle embrace of the meadow. The air is fresh and faintly scented with night blooms, a subtle aroma that blends with the crispness of the evening sky. You inhale deeply, letting the fragrance and cool air fill your lungs, and exhale slowly, releasing tension, releasing thought, leaving only calm presence in its place. The meadow is wide and open, bordered in the distance by gentle rolling hills that fade softly into darkness. Above, the night sky shimmers with countless stars, their light scattered like silver dust across a dark, velvet canvas. Some stars twinkle brightly, others glow with a steady, soft warmth, each one seeming to invite gentle curiosity rather than demand attention. Perhaps you lift your gaze higher, tracing constellations with your eyes, imagining the stories they tell, the countless nights they have witnessed, and the quiet thoughts that have drifted beneath them over millennia. A faint, gentle wind stirs the grass, creating a hypnotic rhythm that echoes your own slow, steady breathing. Each rustle, each soft brush of wind against skin mirrors the gentle ebb and flow of thought and awareness. You close your eyes briefly, letting the rhythm guide you inward, synchronizing your breath with the sway of the meadow, the pulse of the night, and the soft cadence of your heartbeat. With each inhale, calm and serenity fill your being. With each exhale, worry and restlessness drift away, carried gently by the wind. Along the meadow's edge, small clusters of wildflowers glow faintly in the moonlight. Their petals are soft, colors muted in the night, yet they shimmer in quiet harmony with the stars above. You walk slowly toward them, trailing your fingertips lightly over the tall grass, feeling the soft resistance of the blades brushing against your hand. Each touch grounds you, each movement soothes you, and the combination of tactile sensation and visual beauty allows your awareness to drift in gentle wonder. Have you ever watched a shooting star glide silently across the sky? Perhaps one streaks across the meadow tonight, arcing gracefully from horizon to horizon, leaving a fleeting trail of silver light. Your gaze follows it effortlessly, and in that brief moment time seems to pause. You are aware only of the soft, expansive calm, the gentle heartbeat of the night, and the quiet stirring of curiosity in your mind. Each star, each trail of light, reminds you that reflection can be soft, unhurried, and deeply restorative. The meadow opens fully beneath the sky now, and you find a gentle slope to lie upon, letting the soft grass cradle your body. The ground beneath supports you completely, allowing your muscles to relax, your hands to rest loosely at your sides, and your mind to sink fully into presence. Above, the stars mirror tiny pools of curiosity and wonder, flickering softly, reflecting faintly in the moist blades of grass. You allow yourself to breathe in their gentle light and exhale into the earth, releasing all tension. A distant stream trickles softly somewhere beyond the meadow, harmonizing with the whisper of wind through the tall grass. Perhaps you hear the faint hum of crickets, their rhythm steady and soothing, forming a quiet symphony alongside the soft sigh of the night air. Each sound layers gently upon the next, creating a hypnotic texture of calm that wraps your awareness like a warm blanket. You feel your shoulders soften, your jaw unclench, and your eyelids grow heavy under the watchful, twinkling canopy above. You notice the subtle contrasts around you, the soft darkness of the earth beneath against the bright shimmer of stars above, the stillness of your body against the gentle movement of wind and grass, the coolness of night air against the warmth of breath. Each contrast is gentle, like a slow dance of harmony, reinforcing a sense of presence without urgency. You allow yourself to become fully aware of these subtle shifts, noticing the beauty in quiet observation, the comfort in attentive calm. As you lie on the slope, your thoughts drift like clouds above the meadow. Perhaps a pleasant memory floats by, or a gentle question arises. What does it feel like to rest entirely in a moment, fully aware yet effortlessly present? There is no need to answer. You simply observe, letting the meadow and the stars guide your awareness into deeper serenity. Each inhalation draws the energy of night into your body. Each exhalation releases tension into the earth, leaving your mind soft, light, and receptive. The soft, silver glow of the moon bathes the meadow in a quiet, encompassing light. Shadows stretch and bend around tufts of grass and clusters of wildflowers, creating subtle patterns that shift gently with the breeze. You watch the interplay of light and shadow, noticing how contrast enhances beauty rather than intrudes. Perhaps you imagine your thoughts drifting along with these shadows, moving effortlessly, changing form, yet remaining part of the calm, hypnotic flow of presence. A gentle rustling nearby draws your attention. Perhaps a small animal moves quietly among the grass, an owl glides overhead, or a hare pauses momentarily before bounding softly out of sight. Each movement is deliberate yet relaxed, perfectly aligned with the rhythm of the meadow. You observe without interference, letting the gentle activity of life around you mirror the soft, flowing awareness within you. This quiet coexistence invites the mind to settle further, encouraging a hypnotic balance of curiosity and calm. You lift your gaze once more to the stars, noticing a faint band of the Milky Way stretching across the sky like a river of silver light. Perhaps you imagine drifting along this cosmic river, floating effortlessly from one cluster of stars to another, feeling weightless yet grounded, expansive yet completely present. Each twinkle is a spark of calm curiosity, each subtle glow a reminder of the serene vastness of existence. You let your awareness glide along with these lights, breathing slowly, feeling completely safe, completely relaxed, completely immersed. The meadow seems to hum softly with life. Faint scents of night flowers and dewy grass mingle, enhancing the hypnotic experience. You inhale deeply, letting this aroma fill your lungs, and exhale slowly, feeling the soothing energy of night flow through your body. Tiny movements in the grass, distant sounds of streams and wildlife, and the soft shimmer of stars all create a multi-layered tapestry of gentle stimuli, guiding the mind into effortless reflection and rest. As you lie fully in the meadow, your body sinking softly into the grass, you notice how your awareness expands yet remains anchored. The stars above mirror the flow of your thoughts, curious, gentle, unhurried. The soft glow of moonlight highlights each blade of grass, each small flower, each tiny creature moving quietly in the distance. Your senses are fully alive yet deeply relaxed, a balance of presence and calm that carries you naturally toward the restorative depths of sleep. Tonight, the Meadow of Stars has embraced you with its vast openness, soft ground, gentle breezes, and celestial light. You have wandered through tall grass, traced patterns of starlight, noticed the quiet rhythms of animals and water, and allowed your awareness to float effortlessly, guided by gentle curiosity and presence. Each breath, each sound, each sensation has deepened your calm, preparing you to follow the path beyond the meadow toward the Celestial Glade, where dreams and imagination intertwine for the next stage of this hypnotic night journey. The meadow stretches ahead, gently sloping toward a distant grove bathed in silver moonlight. The soft hum of night, the flicker of distant stars, and the quiet rhythm of your breath guide you forward. The Celestial Glade awaits, where imagination, gentle reflection, and dreams merge into deeper restorative calm, carrying you further along this sleep-inducing journey. Section 8, the Celestial Glade tonight. You will leave the Meadow of Stars behind and step into the Celestial Glade, a quiet sanctuary where the night's gentle magic gathers and the air seems imbued with soft luminescence. Have you ever entered a space so serene, so exquisitely balanced between imagination and presence, that every inhale feels like drawing in starlight and every exhale releases tension into the earth? Here, the glade awaits, bathed in a subtle, silvery glow, where shadows melt into the gentle light and your thoughts are free to wander softly, like drifting clouds across a vast night sky. The path leading into the glade is cushioned with moss and soft earth, inviting each step to be deliberate yet effortless. With each movement, you feel the gentle give of the ground beneath your feet, as if the earth itself is guiding you forward, cradling your body in safety and warmth. Tiny flowers lean gently toward the faint light, their petals faintly glowing, releasing a delicate fragrance that mingles with the cool night air. Each breath draws serenity into your lungs, each exhale releases worry, leaving only presence, curiosity, and calm in its place. As you enter the glade fully, the air seems to shimmer with soft luminescence. Moonlight, filtered through the trees, falls in broad, gentle beams across the forest floor, mingling with scattered points of bioluminescent plants that glow faintly in shades of silver and pale blue. Shadows are subtle here, stretching softly among the trunks and branches, creating a hypnotic dance of light and dark. The contrasts are gentle, soothing, and unhurried, inviting your mind to relax into observation without urgency. Have you ever felt the sensation of standing in a place that seems both real and dreamlike, where imagination feels tangible and yet effortless, floating like mist above the ground? The Celestial Glade is such a place. You notice the soft rustle of leaves in the gentle breeze, the faint trickle of a hidden stream winding through the trees, and the distant hum of night creatures. Each sound forms a quiet symphony, perfectly aligned with the rhythm of your breath, echoing the calm, reflective pulse of your heart. You find a smooth, flat stone at the center of the glade, inviting you to sit. The stone is cool yet comforting, grounding you to the earth, while the surrounding luminescence fills your vision with soft, unintrusive light. Settling down, you extend your legs gently and rest your hands on your knees, palms open to the calm energy surrounding you. With each breath, you feel more connected to this space, more attuned to the delicate balance of presence and imagination, more aligned with the rhythm of the night. Above, the stars twinkle faintly through breaks in the canopy, mirrored by the subtle glow of the glade's plants. The air feels thick with quiet possibility, as if each particle of light carries a whisper of inspiration or gentle insight. You lift your gaze slowly, following the scattered points of starlight across the sky, imagining them as tiny sparks of reflection, curiosity, or dream. Each one drifts effortlessly, like a soft thought moving through your mind, unhurried and undisturbed, yet full of quiet wonder. A narrow brook winds softly through the glade, its surface catching glimmers of moonlight and bioluminescence. You trail your fingers lightly in the cool, flowing water, feeling its smooth current brush against your skin. The sensation is grounding and soothing, a gentle reminder of continuity and calm. Tiny ripples spread outward from your touch, mirroring the subtle movement of your own awareness, soft and rhythmic, flowing effortlessly with the serene pulse of the night. Tiny creatures stir quietly among the foliage. A moth glides silently toward a glowing flower. A small owl perches gently on a low branch, and fireflies flicker faintly above the water. Each movement is unhurried, purposeful, yet perfectly calm, a delicate reflection of the glade's gentle energy. You observe without expectation, letting these soft, natural motions synchronize with your own breath and heartbeat, deepening your sense of immersion, tranquility, and effortless presence. You close your eyes briefly, allowing the sensory tapestry of the glade to wash over you fully. The scent of night blooms and moss blends with the cool touch of the night air against your skin. You hear the soft rustle of leaves, the gentle murmur of water, the distant call of nocturnal life, all woven together in a hypnotic rhythm that guides your mind into deeper calm. Each inhalation brings the subtle energy of the glade into your body. Each exhalation releases tension, leaving your mind light, expansive, and serene. Perhaps a gentle question drifts into your awareness. What does it feel like to exist fully in this moment, suspended between night and dream, presence and imagination? There is no need to answer. You simply observe, letting your awareness float like soft starlight above the glade, exploring without effort, resting without concern, drifting effortlessly in the quiet rhythm of night. Each breath deepens your calm, each subtle sensation reminds you of connection, and each point of light guides you into reflective serenity. The glade's trees form a gentle arc overhead, their leaves catching the faint glow of bioluminescent flowers, scattering tiny points of light across the soft earth. You notice how shadows mingle with luminescence, stretching and bending like slow, hypnotic waves. Perhaps you imagine your own thoughts moving in this same gentle flow, curious, calm, expansive, yet perfectly safe. You let the rhythm of observation and breath merge, feeling fully supported by the soft earth beneath. The light around and the infinite night above, a soft, warm breeze stirs, carrying with it the faint scent of distant blooms and the subtle aroma of damp earth. Each inhalation draws this serenity fully into your body. Each exhalation allows lingering tension to drift away, as if the glade itself is cradling your awareness in a gentle, protective embrace. The rhythmic whisper of the breeze, the soft hum of nocturnal life, and the glowing points of light create a hypnotic melody, perfectly aligned with the natural cadence of your mind and body. You rise slowly and walk through the glade, your steps cushioned by moss and soft earth. The light seems to respond to your presence, flickering gently as if acknowledging your awareness. Perhaps you pause by the edge of the brook, letting your gaze follow the water's winding path, imagining each ripple carrying away a worry or thought, leaving only stillness and clarity in its place. The glade's energy is soft yet pervasive, a quiet harmony that encourages both reflection and relaxation. Curiosity and calm. Above, the stars continue to shimmer, mirrored by the faint glow of luminescent flora and subtle reflections in the brook. You trace constellations slowly with your gaze, allowing each line of starlight to guide your imagination, to evoke gentle wonder, and to invite your mind into soft contemplation. The glade and sky merge seamlessly, creating an expansive sense of space and presence that encourages restful observation and effortless reflection. Tonight, the Celestial Glade has embraced you fully, offering a sanctuary where imagination, presence, and calm intertwine. You have noticed the gentle interplay of light and shadow, the soft movements of flora and fauna, the rhythmic murmur of water, and the quiet sparkle of stars above. Your body is grounded, your mind expansive, and your awareness attuned to the serene rhythm of this dreamlike sanctuary. The path beyond the glade curves gently toward the Hill of Dreams, a higher vantage point where the night sky expands fully and the mind is invited to drift freely into restorative slumber. The soft hum of the brook fades into the whisper of the breeze, guiding you forward. With each step, the energy of the glade follows, merging into the next phase of this hypnotic journey, where reflection, curiosity, and deep relaxation converge in anticipation of the final descent into dreams. The Celestial Glade gradually opens onto a gentle slope leading to the Hill of Dreams. The silvery glow of moonlight, faint bioluminescence, and twinkling stars converge to create a seamless pathway. The gentle rhythm of your breath, the soft cadence of the night, and the lingering calm of the glade prepare you to ascend, to pause in quiet reflection, and to drift further into the restorative embrace of sleep. Section 9, the Hill of Dreams. Tonight, you will rise gently from the Celestial Glade and follow a winding, soft path toward the Hill of Dreams, a high, tranquil vantage point where the night sky unfolds in all its infinite splendor. Have you ever climbed a hill in the quiet of night, each step bringing you closer to the stars, each breath drawing in the expansive calm of moonlit air? Here, on this gentle ascent, the world below seems to soften, the mind expands, and your body is cradled by the earth as the horizon stretches open before you. The path beneath your feet is soft, lined with moss, smooth stones, and scattered petals that release a faint, calming fragrance with every gentle step. The air is crisp, carrying the subtle scent of night-blooming flowers and the faint aroma of cool earth. With each inhale, you draw serenity and clarity into your lungs. With each exhale, tension drifts down the hill behind you, carried away by the whispering breeze. Your steps are unhurried, deliberate, yet effortless, each movement syncing with the gentle rhythm of your breath, allowing your body to relax and your mind to open to the quiet magic of the night. As you ascend, the forest and glade gradually recede behind you, replaced by the open expanse of gentle grasses that sway softly in the evening breeze. Shadows stretch long and soft across the hill, mingling with patches of silver moonlight, creating a hypnotic pattern of light and dark that seems to breathe in time with your awareness. Perhaps you pause to watch the subtle sway of the grasses, noticing how effortlessly each blade bends, how every motion mirrors the gentle rise and fall of your chest, your heartbeat, your thoughts. Above, the night sky expands in all directions, a vast, luminous canvas sprinkled with countless stars. Some shine with steady, soft light, others twinkle delicately, as if winking in quiet invitation. You lift your gaze slowly, allowing your eyes to trace constellations, arcs of starlight, and the faint, silvery trail of the Milky Way stretching across the heavens. Perhaps you imagine drifting alongside these stars, floating effortlessly from one cluster to another, feeling weightless yet fully supported, expansive yet deeply present. The Hill of Dreams invites gentle curiosity. Have you ever noticed how the world feels different from above, how the quiet of the night seems more profound, more complete, when you are slightly elevated, slightly removed from familiar paths? You allow yourself to notice the distant twinkle of the Celestial Glade below, the faint glimmer of the Meadow of Stars, and the subtle curves of the river of reflection winding far away. Each observation is soft, reflective, hypnotic, as if the entire journey you have taken is now mirrored in the vast openness around you. The breeze that drifts across the hill is cool and soothing, carrying the faint rustle of distant trees and the whisper of night creatures far below. Each gust brushes gently against your skin, inviting awareness to settle fully into the present, to move with the rhythm of the wind, to rest in the gentle pulse of life around you. You inhale deeply, drawing the night air into your lungs, and exhale slowly, letting the expansive calm of the hill flow through your body, softening muscles, easing thought, and preparing your mind to drift even further into restorative serenity. You find a gentle slope near the summit, where the ground is soft and welcoming, perfect for lying down. Settling onto the earth, you feel the hill cradling your body, supporting you completely. The soft grass cushions your back, the subtle incline allows your legs to rest naturally, and the gentle night breeze brushes lightly across your skin. Each breath carries calm deeper into your body. Each exhale releases lingering tension. Your mind begins to float, guided by the hypnotic rhythm of the stars, the breeze, and the expansive night around you. Looking upward, the night sky seems to open endlessly. Stars shimmer, constellations trace slow arcs across the dark canvas, and the faint glow of distant galaxies glimmers like gentle lanterns. Perhaps you imagine your awareness expanding outward, floating freely among these lights, exploring without effort, resting without distraction. The contrasts are soft yet mesmerizing, the still earth beneath you, the expansive sky above, the cool breeze against the warmth of your body, the quiet vastness against the gentle rhythm of breath and thought. Each subtle difference deepens your relaxation, reinforcing a hypnotic sense of presence and calm. Nearby, a small stream tumbles quietly down the hill, its waters reflecting the silver glow of the moon. You trail your fingers lightly in the shallow current, feeling the cool, smooth flow glide over your skin. Tiny ripples expand outward, mirroring the gentle undulations of your breath and the soft oscillations of your thoughts. Perhaps you imagine each ripple carrying away any lingering tension or worry, leaving behind only the pure, reflective calm of night, the gentle embrace of earth, and the expansive serenity of stars above. Fireflies drift lazily near tufts of grass and low shrubs, their soft points of light flickering with slow, hypnotic rhythm. You watch them float effortlessly, letting their subtle dance mirror the gentle flow of your thoughts. Perhaps each flicker becomes a tiny spark of curiosity, a whisper of reflective insight, or simply a delicate companion to your awareness, guiding you into a state of deep, unhurried presence. The hill, the night, and your breath align into a seamless cadence, a lullaby for body and mind alike. Have you ever felt the sensation of being simultaneously grounded and weightless, present and expansive, quiet and alert, all at once? The Hill of Dreams offers exactly that. The support of earth beneath, the gentle caress of night air around, the hypnotic glow of stars above, and the freedom to drift into reflection without effort or expectation. Each inhalation carries this harmony deeper into your body. Each exhalation allows your awareness to soften further, blending with the expansive calm of the night. You notice the subtle contrasts around you. The soft, yielding grass beneath your back against the vast, starry sky above. The cool touch of night air against the warmth of your body. The gentle hum of distant life against the stillness of the hilltop. Each contrast is gentle, hypnotic, guiding your mind into reflective serenity, deepening presence, and enhancing calm. You allow your awareness to drift slowly across the hilltop, over the slopes and distant trees, settling fully into the rhythm of night. The Milky Way stretches overhead like a slow, silver river, and you imagine drifting alongside it, moving effortlessly with its infinite current, feeling weightless, serene, and expansive. Tiny points of starlight flicker gently, mirroring the quiet undulations of your thoughts, each one moving in harmony with your breath and awareness. You let your mind float freely among these lights, resting fully in the gentle balance of calm curiosity and hypnotic presence. Tonight, the Hill of Dreams has embraced you fully, offering a sanctuary where earth, sky, and mind converge in harmonious serenity. You have ascended gently from the Celestial Glade, observed the Meadow of Stars from afar, and traced the path of the river of reflection and forest of dreams in your awareness. Your body is grounded, your mind expansive, your awareness attuned to the soft rhythm of night. Each breath, each sensation, each point of light has guided you further along this hypnotic journey, preparing your body and mind for the final stage of restorative sleep. The hilltop gradually slopes toward a gentle, hidden grove where the night becomes even softer, the stars more luminous, and the earth cradles you completely. Ahead, the sanctuary of sleep awaits, a final place of calm and dreamlike surrender. The whisper of breeze, the subtle shimmer of distant stars, and the rhythmic pulse of your breath guide you forward, inviting you to drift effortlessly into the restorative embrace of night's deepest rest. Section 10. The Sanctuary of Sleep Tonight. You will step gently from the Hill of Dreams into the Sanctuary of Sleep, a place where the night itself seems to cradle you, where time slows, and the soft rhythm of your breath guides you into deep, restorative rest. Have you ever imagined a place where every sound, every sensation, every light is perfectly attuned to calm your body and soothe your mind? Here, in this final sanctuary, the world fades into quiet serenity, and the journey you have traveled through groves, rivers, meadows, glades, and hills converges into a single, gentle experience of presence, relaxation, and surrender. The path leading to the sanctuary is soft and inviting. Each step sinks slightly into moss and cool earth, and the subtle aroma of night blooms and dewy grass fills your senses. The air is still, carrying only the softest whisper of wind through the trees, mingling with the distant murmur of water flowing gently in a hidden stream. You inhale deeply, feeling the calm energy of the night fill your chest, and exhale slowly, allowing every trace of tension to drift away into the earth, leaving your body weightless, your mind open, and your awareness fully present in this peaceful space. As you enter the sanctuary, you notice that the light here is neither bright nor harsh. Moonlight filters softly through the canopy, mingling with faint bioluminescent glows that shimmer across mossy stones and the edges of gentle pools. Shadows are elongated, soft, and hypnotic, curling slowly across the ground and blending seamlessly with the luminescence around you. Each visual contrast, light and shadow, motion and stillness, cool and warm, is subtle and soothing, guiding your mind into a gentle rhythm of observation, reflection, and calm. You find a soft, natural bed of moss and petals in the center of the sanctuary, a space that seems made for effortless rest. Settling onto it, you feel the earth cradle your body fully. Your legs stretch comfortably, your arms rest loosely at your sides, and your back sinks slightly into the gentle support beneath. Each breath flows effortlessly, inhaling serenity, exhaling all lingering tension. The sanctuary embraces you, wrapping you in quiet warmth, creating a space where your mind can drift freely between presence and imagination. Above, the night sky stretches expansively, filled with countless stars. Some shimmer with soft intensity, others twinkle faintly, like distant candles in a quiet cathedral of night. Perhaps you imagine floating gently among them, weightless and unhurried, drifting from one star to another, carried effortlessly on the current of your breath. Each light feels like a soft guide, a gentle companion in this hypnotic space, illuminating the calm, reflective energy that has grown throughout your journey. A gentle breeze moves through the sanctuary, carrying with it the faint scent of night blossoms and cool earth. It brushes lightly against your skin, stirring the edges of hair, brushing softly across your arms. You notice how the air moves rhythmically with your breath, as if the sanctuary itself is breathing with you, synchronizing its energy to the gentle pulse of your body and the quiet rhythm of your thoughts. With each inhalation, calm and tranquility expand within you. With each exhalation, all remaining tension drifts softly into the earth. Nearby, a narrow, crystalline stream flows slowly over smooth stones. You trail your fingers in its cool water, feeling the subtle current glide across your skin. Tiny ripples fan outward from your touch, reflecting the soft glow of moonlight and bioluminescent moss. Perhaps you imagine each ripple carrying away any lingering worry, leaving behind only serenity, stillness, and the gentle flow of night. The water's soft murmur blends with the subtle rustle of leaves and distant sounds of nocturnal life, forming a hypnotic symphony that cradles your awareness and deepens your rest. You notice the subtle, hypnotic contrasts surrounding you, the softness of the moss beneath against the expansive openness above, the gentle movement of the stream against the stillness of your body, the faint hum of life around you against the profound silence of the night. Each contrast is soothing, reinforcing the sense of balance, calm, and gentle curiosity that has guided your journey. Your mind settles into these rhythms, moving effortlessly between observation and surrender, awareness and dream, reflection and deep, restorative presence. The sanctuary invites reflection. Perhaps a soft memory drifts into your awareness, a tender thought surfaces, or a gentle question arises. What does it feel like to rest completely, to surrender fully into night's embrace? To let every breath guide you effortlessly into calm? There is no need to answer. You simply notice, allow, and drift, letting the sanctuary's energy merge with the soft current of your breath, the quiet shimmer of light around you, and the soothing cadence of your heartbeat. Above, the Milky Way stretches across the sky like a slow, silver river. You lift your gaze and imagine drifting gently along its length, floating effortlessly between stars, between light and shadow, between presence and dream. The river of stars guides your awareness into subtle expansiveness, while the sanctuary's soft earth and moss cradle your body completely. Each inhalation draws calm energy from the universe into your body. Each exhalation sends all remaining tension into the gentle night air. Perhaps a gentle question arises now. What does it feel like to let go entirely, to float freely between wakefulness and dream, to rest fully without effort? You do not need to answer. You simply notice the feeling, the expansion, the subtle weightlessness of body and mind, the gentle rhythm of breath and heartbeat. You let the awareness of your journey through olive groves, courtyards, rivers, forests, meadows, glades, and hills settle softly in your mind. A quiet reflection that deepens your presence and amplifies your serenity. Tiny creatures stir quietly in the sanctuary. A moth glides gently near a moonlit flower. A firefly flickers softly above the stream, and an owl calls distantly from a nearby branch. Their movements are deliberate yet calm, a natural reflection of the sanctuary's energy. You observe without expectation, letting their gentle presence flow into your awareness, reinforcing the soft, hypnotic rhythm that carries your mind into restful surrender. Your body sinks deeper into the moss, a subtle incline of the natural bed supporting every curve, every limb, every muscle. The air carries a gentle warmth, mingling with the cool scent of night air, and the soft hum of nocturnal life blends with the distant twinkle of stars above. Your breath becomes a lullaby. Inhale serenity, exhale tension. Inhale calm, exhale thought. Inhale presence, exhale surrender. Each cycle moves you closer to complete rest, deeper into the sanctuary's hypnotic embrace. As your awareness drifts, you notice that the sanctuary itself seems alive with gentle, subtle energy. The moonlight shifts slowly across the moss, shadows stretch and bend, the stream ripples faintly, and the stars above shimmer with infinite patience. All elements are perfectly aligned to guide your mind toward restful reflection, calm imagination, and restorative sleep. You allow yourself to drift fully, letting body, mind, and breath merge into this quiet, dreamlike rhythm. Tonight, the sanctuary of sleep has welcomed you fully. You have traversed groves of reflection, courtyards of wisdom, rivers of calm, forests of dreams, meadows of stars, celestial glades, and hills of expansive night. Each step, each breath, each sensation has guided you gently, hypnotically, toward this final resting place. The world is soft, your awareness expansive, your body cradled completely, and your mind free to drift effortlessly into restorative slumber. As you settle deeper, your eyelids grow heavier, your muscles fully relax, and your breath flows effortlessly. The sanctuary hums softly with night's gentle energy, supporting every element of presence, reflection, and dream. Perhaps you imagine drifting slowly into a world where imagination and serenity intertwine, where every thought dissolves gently into calm, and where the rhythm of the night carries you effortlessly into sleep. As your body and mind continue to relax, let this journey guide you into restorative sleep. You may return to this sanctuary of sleep any time, wandering through its paths, exploring its quiet corners, or simply lying beneath its starlit sky. Allow yourself to drift completely, breathe fully, and rest deeply, knowing that each night brings an opportunity for calm, curiosity, and gentle restoration. Sleep now, deeply and fully cradled by the night, guided by your breath, and embraced by the sanctuary of sleep.